Yeah, you see athletes all the time, right? They persevere. They're very godly in that aspect. That's what godliness is about.
It's really... Control the mindset and be like, okay, I'm not gonna let my mind control me. He's not disciplined, bro. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, YouTube? Yo, what the town? It's your boy Big Metal back in another video. Today, I got one of my friends here, OG, since freshman year of college.
Chiz, you already know.
So, just like I said, something new. Today, we'll be talking about fitness in general, and I might talk a little bit about religion, because this guy's so locked in with his faith, and he's been helping me out throughout this journey to really get to explore myself in relationship with God, which is great.
Yeah, so we want to connect fitness and discipline, even some nutrition principles, and kind of like bring you guys a video on how us as men can help future men or people watching this video right now on those aspects. So the first thing I want to talk about when it comes to the gym is discipline. How do you stay disciplined in the gym? You're a guy who, first of all, he recently won his last Power Meet, first place. God bless.
God bless.
How do you stay disciplined through it all? We see you running all across campus. So how do you stay disciplined and what keeps you motivated?
So you show up as much as you can, making sure you focus not just on what's in the gym, but outside as well, which involves nutrition and a lot more. Your sleep. My sleep is not the best, but trying to get there over the past years, because even working out, again, going back to self-discipline kind of helped me to really work on some of my weaknesses as well.
And that's good, you know, having that goal at the end, you know, that's very good, because people go to the gym, they don't know what they want for themselves. They just go to the gym and then 2 weeks later, and I'm saying this as a personal trainer, right, they stop going, they lose that motivation.
That is true.
So for this guy, I see him, I don't know what his goal is into squat, 700, 800 pounds, but
700
he's there.
I was getting 600 pounds, you know, yeah. I was getting there. I mean, I just want to ask you the same question, because he's a D1 athlete. He runs track, short distance, right?
Yep, short sprints.
Yes, so he's a sprinter. And how do you balance, because you are a passionate trainer, you are a student as well, and how do you balance all this and be really self-disciplined in terms of your workouts and a lot more? How does that work out for you, Chiz?
So for me, I balance like fitness and then obviously sprinting in a couple ways. The first way I would say I balance it is through...
He's not disciplined, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, I'm being real with you, I've been injured a lot yeah, so he knows, like, I've been injured a lot, so I be having some highs, like I'll be I'm squatting, reverse lunging, benching a lot, but then I get hurt and it retracts my progress. So one thing is, kind of like how I said, or what he said, is just consistency. Making sure I'm consistently hitting the gym at least 3 to 4 times a week. I don't gotta be hitting the gym too much as a track and field athlete.
That is true. Because
we're always on the field, you know, and my body is just always sore. If I hit the gym too much, my body's just too banged up, and then
too soft.
Whatever. He said,
excuses, bro.
But it's true. All you need is 1 or 2 times a week in the gym, and then some sprints, and you good. Like,
that is true. That's true.
Before we go into the next topic, people don't understand the importance or how beneficial sprinting is. It increases human growth hormone. It's great for testosterone. It's great for your sleep.
I say that.
You know, so, right. But we got to connect the nutrition stuff as well, you know, so it's facts. And running, connecting running and lifting and making it a hybrid training is great. That way, you aren't just so stiff and you can't move.
Yes.
You can be able to use your body in ways that most people can't.
It's really great.
Yeah. So we want to dive into the next topic, which is, a lot of men are so horny because testosterone is rising. But this is a good topic because it's true. You hit the gym, especially leg day, guys, they lose control, right? And they might go into stuff like what? Masturbating or like, you know, whatever. But
can't relate to that.
Yes, me too. No, me too.
Yeah.
But what advice would you give to guys who are struggling with like horniness?
I mean, I would definitely say there are a lot of causes to, you know, just loss in general in a young man's life. So when you start working out to a level where you really go past regular trainings, you really tell that it just comes naturally. And especially you are a young guy, and we also live in a generation where lust is just so common to a point where it happens so casually. It is bad. And it goes back to the first question that you asked, control a mindset and be like, okay, I'm not gonna let my mind control me. I'll make that call.
Yeah.
I believe that's how I am. It happens to me often.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's not even just, I said pornography because that's what a lot of guys go through, but it's more so, it's even just lustful looks or even like, yo, I'm trying to crack. That's the go. Most guys.
And I noticed that, I don't know if it was just probably some of the guys. I had good friends, great friends, all around friends, I would say so. But it came to a point where I started just sexualizing people just by looking, you know, it was really bad. And it's really, you know, but I'm so excited right now that it's not happening anymore. I cut it off. Sometimes you just gotta make a harsh cut to a lot of things that you know are not beneficial to your life. Just cut it off. Yeah. And I kind of stopped there. One of the key reasons I started is I have an elder sister.
Exactly.
So I'm like, okay, if someone is looking at my sister like that, exactly. I don't want to do that. It goes vice versa, you know?
Yeah, kind of like what he was saying, like you want to look at women not as objects to lust upon, but as subjects to love. What is love? It can be agape, it can be eros, it can be filial, you know? But all these different types of love, especially agape love, is how you're supposed to love a woman. Even if a woman is naked or immodest dressing in the gym, you don't want to be like, oh man, she looks so good, like, and you start visualizing, you know? But then you see the gym culture nowadays, like,
oh yeah,
all they,
nah. So I'm saying this because I feel like it's some of these ladies, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing, man.
And I wish there was a lady in the session right now if we could probably ask and get a different perspective, not just from guys. I believe it happened both sides because, again, we have both good-looking young guys and good-looking young ladies at the same time.
Yeah. And
is that the same case for them, or is it?
I'm not sure because even in the track world, all they wear is like short shorts, you know, all this tight stuff. But that's just for the track world. That's how to move, you know. But again, even myself, this is what I wear to practice. If y'all guys see, like I wear like some baggy pants because I'm trying to keep myself modest. I used to wear a lot of like, you know, I used to wear back in sophomore, freshman year, but I realized that a lot of women, they lust too, and that could be because of me. That's why I don't take my shirt off and all that. I don't show my arms as much. Because every time I do, especially at practice, they're like, oh, Chiz. You know, all these girls in my team, they started talking to me. I'm like, all right, that's easy, that unwanted attention.
Well, Chiz mentioned taking the shirt off, which I feel like for my case, I take my shirt up, not necessarily like to show off.
It's the intent that matters though, it's the intent.
It's the intent, I would definitely say that.
I know you don't take your shirt off just to get attention from women specifically.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just how it works in the fitness culture, and it's getting to a point where I feel like it's going bad, honestly.
What you mean by that?
It's going bad in the sense because now, if you look how people used to dress back in the days of like, let's say mid 1900s, and now it's developing. It's developing not in a good way at all.
100%.
It's getting less, and
more and more. Yeah, more and more revealing.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. How does God factor into your faith journey? Because you've been through a lot. I've been through a lot as well.
Everyone's been through a lot.
Yes,
Oh shit.
Of course. But how has God impacted your faith journey?
Okay, yeah, that is a great question. So I grew up Catholic, and my family,
Sure about that?
I grew up Catholic, but some point we always think
that's how you be like to me.
Stuff like that, doing the right thing, and a lot more. So God has definitely be in my journey, and another key thing would definitely be faith.
Yeah. In terms of godliness, I would say from all the athletes that I've seen on campus, he exemplifies godliness 100%.
Thank you.
And people think like, oh, you gotta be talking about Christ every time you lift. No, it's not even that. It's the virtues that you see in a person.
That is true.
You see a lot of athletes who take their faith serious, they're the best athletes. Why? Because godliness is persevering.
That is so true.
God is love. Love is patient, love is kind, love is enduring. You see athletes all the time. Yeah, you see athletes all the time, right? They persevere. They're very godly in that aspect. That's what godliness is about. They don't give up. You know, that's a virtue.
That is true.
You know,
and I just, one thing that I noticed, interesting, you mentioned how most great athletes are usually religious in general. Because I was watching documentary. I forgot what it was. It was, I think, some school football team in Florida, and Tebow. I don't know what about. Yeah. He was really religious, and you can just tell how like the religious side of him makes him be a humble and a hard-working person. You can just tell how pure, how clean he was. Like not just caring about the sports of football, but caring about people in need, teammates, making sure to pray before games and a lot more. He still is, it's really great. I would say back there. How does that play with your mindset? Because I can't imagine just like being off or out of the gym for, let's say, a month, 2, or not doing things you used to be capable of doing.
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
Man, that takes a big toll on your mind, because people don't understand. Like I was like super duper strong coming into my junior year.
He was since freshman year. He looked like an NFL player, bro.
Yeah, he was telling me about that earlier.
That's crazy.
But I was out for so long. But my injury definitely humbled me, because the way I got injured was a pride thing. And I don't think I told Larry this, but that helped me take my faith serious. That injury helped me start the God pod that I have in my channel. It helped me take God serious, and it humbled me in a way that I was like, wow, God has a part in this, but what does God want me to look into with this injury? What is he saying with this injury? And it made me realize that I gotta take a step back from this track and field stuff and really focus on getting to know God. Because how the devil wins is, you get injured, you're like, I give up. But I will never give up. Like with me, I won't give up.
Amen.
You feel me? I won't give up until I get to my goal.
That is true.
I've been working out. I've been doing track for so long. I literally took a whole year off because there was no roster spots my freshman year.
That is true.
So I knew what I wanted to get out of it, and I knew like, bro, this injury is only gonna make me better. I come back stronger each and every time. Me and Coach Don, I talk to my coach all the time. Like every time I get injured, he'd be like, "Yo, you get faster," because I don't give up. That injury is a setback, but it only comes back for me into a greater comeback. So hopefully that makes sense, because godliness and faith are all interconnected. God is everywhere. He can use and he can show himself through everything,
True.
With Larry, I've seen him grow so much, not only physically, but in his faith, and it's in the little things. And it's not even just me rubbing off, it's just him as a leader, as a president at the school, as a powerlifter, and him impacting people in his life, He's helped so many people, but again, the faith and the discipline, all is interconnected. So just don't give up, be consistent, show up every day, because progress it's not like, oh, you're here in like 2 months. It's some little steps, but it's like a slope. You want to keep going up and up and up till you get to where you need to be. But it's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be hard, so definitely when it gets hard, rejoice in that, because that's how God, he can refine you, purify you, and make you to the man that you are called to be. So,
man, I don't know if I can keep up with Chiz's last words, but those are really great messages you sent out there, and thanks for the kind words. I would definitely say I knew you since freshman year, and I would definitely say I'm grateful to have you as a friend, because in life, I believe one of the key factors that takes you to another level is just like you having a supportive community. This could be your friends, your family members. And I believe you are that type of friend everyone deserves or needs in different ways. I've gained so much help from you. A couple of times I need food, I had to go to Chiz themselves, getting me closer to my faith, doing just good things, and we still have fun. Act as a regular person. Yes, he's been coming since freshman year. I haven't paid. I look rough right now. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. He's getting right tomorrow.
The only time I hadn't paid for a haircut is probably like 2 times freshman year. After that, it was like
it's a whole different scenario. But again, keep chasing that goal, that dream you always wanted. This could be for sports, creativity, whatever the case might be. And I would definitely say the start is always the hardest part. And just like Chisholm said, embrace the suck. It hurts. It's not that easy. Just go through it. That's the best part. I feel like the journey about you chasing a dream or a specific goal, that's the best part about it. Because when you are at the top, you're like, man,
I went through so much.
Like, what's the point of doing all this? Is there another level or another thing I can break through?
Yeah.
So that's how it is. Stay humble.
Also,
keep working hard.
Sorry
good.
Break free from your point.
Yes.
But it wouldn't be worth it if what you got was easy. If you was a millionaire overnight, it's like
that's true.
Like, dang, really? That's it?
That's true.
But when you worked hard to be a millionaire, you worked hard to get
You sweat.
600
It's just
cars.
worth it.
Exactly.
It's worth it.
Yeah. But
Yeah. That's a good part of your life, you know. That's key. But with that being said, this is just one out of many videos such as this. We got more videos coming in.
Yes, sir.
Tap in and have a great one. Good
Stay
luck.
blessed.
Your journey.
Sure. Keep it going.
God bless.
Keep it going.
Hey.
Yes, sir. He did. That's funny.
Hey.